Hey everybody, welcome to another video. This one's going to be on Need for Speed 3, the original version. This one has had several fan patches over the years to make it run smoothly. I've run this game before with a modern patch. It did make the game, look better, but it did not get rid of the that constant what they call micro stuttering. So they did another patch that's called a silent patch. I was able to combine those together along with DgVoodoo and get the game to run near perfect. So it literally gets rid of the micro stuttering and makes the game run a lot smoother. Now it may not work to perfection, but if you guys are interested, we can go ahead and give this a shot. And the cool thing about this method is all you need is the CD. You do not need to physically install the game. We just need some files from inside the CD. So if you're interested, let's go ahead and open up our browsers. We are going to download 3 files. So first thing here, you may already have this. If you do, you don't need it again. This is the DgVoodoo program. So if you don't have it, we're going to download right here. Download that, put that in your downloads folder. Then we're going to head over to this spot here. We're going to get the silent patch. So we're going to go ahead and download that from this location here. Then we are going to download the modern patch here. This is the one that first came out that worked really well. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down here and download this file right here. And then once you've done that, we're literally just going to need 2 folders copied from your original disk. So let's go ahead and open up your computers folder and point it to where you have the disk installed. And we're going to go ahead and copy those files. So make yourself a folder that has the CD, and then open up another folder where you're going to install the game. So in my case, I already have one here right there. So what we're going to need is the FE data and the game data. So we're just copying those 2 folders. We're putting that in the folder where we're going to install the game from. So go ahead and put that there. And that should be, done pretty quickly. Then once that's done, we're going to go ahead and put some files in here from the other zip archives that we downloaded. So let's go ahead and go to the folder where you have the files at. And you should see 2 files like this, and another one if you downloaded the DgVoodoo. So let's go ahead and extract those, each one to their own separate folder. So select A, Control A to select all of those. We're going to extract to a separate folder. So you should end up with 2 folders. Once you're done, just delete the zip files. So the first one we're going to apply is this one here. So copy every single file from here, paste it into the folder that you did earlier, and go ahead and replace the files as instructed when the message comes up. Then we're going to go back, go into this folder here. Now this is the folder that actually helped this work, better for me. So going ahead in here, copy all of these files. We are going to go ahead and paste that back in here. Once we're done, we're going to go into the DgVoodoo files that you downloaded. We're going to go ahead and select A, copy all of those, paste that in here. And from the MS folder, we're going to copy the x86 files, so copy all of those. And once those are in there, your setup should look something like this. Once that's done, you can go ahead and close the folder that had the other files. We're going to go ahead and right click on here, make sure this runs in administrator mode. So make sure that is checked. Click apply. Okay. Now once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and launch the game. Or not the game, but the actual DgVoodoo. So once that kicks up, you want to make sure you use the highest available one on here. You do not want to capture the mouse so it doesn't pop out in the game. So everything else here we're going to leave as is. We're going to jump over to DirectX. And we can leave this set at the 256. So we're going to go to this spot here. And this is the slot that we're going to change. We're going to run the game. You could pick your own resolution as long as your video card and monitor support it. But we're going to do 1980 by 1080. But what we're going to do is actually, let me go back to the general tab. So we're going to click here, enumerate refresh rates. We're going to jump in here. And supposedly this game's native refresh rate is 60 7 or 64. I tried it at those and it still did the micro stutter. So I played around with you know, the hertz here for the monitor, and I was able to get it to work the best for me by changing this to 50. So you're going to do this, you know, whatever resolution you want, and then just change this hertz number to the number that you want to run. I believe that one should already be in here by default. It is, so you could just go ahead and select it. Now keep in mind, you can go in here and, you know, you can skip, you can go to 51, 52, 53, you know, whatever, or you can choose from one of the default ones that's already on there. So when I went ahead and did that, you can go ahead and leave this to make sure, you know, that the watermark comes up. If it does, that means it is working properly for you. You want to make sure the force VSync is off. You want to leave this as is. One of the patches did fix the issue with you not being able to control F4 out of the game. So that issue has now been fixed with the patches. So you can go in here and play around with the filtering and so forth, or also the anti-aliasing. If this gives you an issue, you can always set these through your actual video card, you know, graphics drivers. So once that is all set, we should be good to go. So we can go ahead and hit apply, and we should now be able to run the game, and it should not give us that micro stutter from before. And I'm going to go back in here and make sure the settings stuck for the video. Okay, so everything's good. Go ahead and hit this. Now, if you guys played this before, you always know there was that big issue with the frame skipping and the stuttering. So let's go in here. We could go ahead and set up our controllers. So you can set up the graphics from here. So we want to do the 1920. Okay, for some reason it's not giving me that option, so we'll just depend on DgVoodoo to fix that right now. We can go here and make sure all this stuff is turned on. I like setting this to full. Also make sure that's set to full. Now you can go in here and change the you know, the default settings. I'm gonna leave it as is for now.
Three, two, one, go!
And if you played this before, you can notice that the micro stuttering is virtually gone. It's still very slightly, you could notice it, but not anywhere near, you know, the way it did it before without these patches being activated. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here and see if I can find out why the other patch did not work correctly for me here as far as the video. Alrighty, so I believe I found out why it won't let you go any higher than the 1600 on the resolutions. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open up this file right here, nfs3.ini. We're going to change this nglide here to dx8 file, and then we're going to save that file to leave it at that dx8. We're going to launch again and see if the other options are available for the resolution. So let's go ahead and let this load. The video is not loading, but let's go check the options here. There you go. As you can see, it does let you shoot it now to the highest resolution you got. So we'll just go ahead and go again. Let me switch the level here. I like Red Rock Ridge here. Let's get that shot.
3, 2, 1, go!
And there we are. It is working perfectly. So those are the steps to go ahead and make sure that you can change the resolution from the actual in-game menu if you also need to. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys give that a shot, or go ahead and try it again if you were getting the issue with the micro stutter. Now again, important, remember that when you go in here, if you see it stuttering, because everyone's computer is different, if you do see it still micro stuttering, you can go ahead and play around with this number here and just keep changing it. You could put whatever refresh rate you want on here, 50, 60. Just keep playing around with it until you see the micro stutter, almost at 0, and the game will play a lot smoother for you. Also remember to make sure that this force VC is unchecked. And that is it for this one. Hopefully you guys can make use of that. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day.